to my channel and welcome if you are new here. My name is Dee. I live and run a wellbeing studio here in Canberra, Australia, and I just love sharing my passion for aromatherapy, which is what I'm here to do today. So I'm going to share with you today the beautiful essential oil of pine. And before we go any further, I'll just mention that I have done a little video about 3 essential oils for autumn, just like a little overview of 3 essential oils: bergamot, pine, which I'm going to talk about today, and boronia. So I will link that below if you are interested in watching that. But today I thought we'd just go into a bit more depth on the essential oil of pine, and I have some notes here so I don't forget to share anything with you. But yeah, so we'll start off. I guess I might just share the botanical name, the method of extraction, the parts of the plant that are used, and a bit of like just general information. And then my little overview of the essential oil, which is something I always put together when I'm sharing information about essential oils. And then some healing properties, some insights from the industry leaders and experts that is just just some really interesting information that comes directly from them, and just any other sort of little interesting tidbits. And then I always create a mantra for each essential oil, so I will share that with you too. And then what pine blends really well with, so you can make up some beautiful blends to use in your diffuser. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the botanical name of pine is Pinus sylvestris, and it is extracted by steam distillation of the needles, leaves and twigs of pine. It has a really, surprisingly enough, piney smell. I'm sure we all kind of know that sort of smell of pine. It's nice and fresh, but it also just has a bit of a slight sweetness to it as well. It's also been described by some aromatherapists as having like a balsamic sweetness, a slight woodiness, which I totally agree with, and just being a little bit kind of spicy. So yeah, just having that little edge to it, I guess. It's a beautiful, beautiful oil. And I associate pine with the heart chakra. I just really think it's just really connected to that heart chakra. But other people also say that it is good for the throat chakra and also for the third eye as well. So my little overview of pine is just kind of like a selection of words and phrases that I think encapsulate the essential oil. So for me, pine means to let go of what no longer serves you, to feel empowered and positive, love, inner wisdom, honesty, purify your mind, body and soul, beauty, inner strength, focus. It allows joy and inspiration to be infused into your life. So that's just, a little overview of, I guess, how I use pine and what I think of when I think of the essential oil pine. So in terms of the healing properties, I always focus on the, emotional sort of and healing spiritual sort of side of essential oils. So with that in mind, pine is invigorating and self-empowering. It is reviving, fighting fatigue, mental and physical fatigue, increases energy and enhances that feeling of just overall balanced well-being. It's very helpful when we are mentally fatigued, brings clarity to the mind and helps you to connect to those feelings of joy and optimism and positivity. It's also very comforting in times of emotional stress. It just helps to reduce those anxious feelings and that feeling of depression as well. It helps to reduce self-doubt and confusion, bringing positive energy, love, honesty, inner strength and focus. Just allowing you to forgive yourself and others more easily. And remember, when we forgive others, it's a gift to ourselves as well, because it allows us to let go of that. So it's just cleansing on a physical, emotional and spiritual level, enhancing self-acceptance, inner wisdom, inspiration and joy. It helps give you the confidence to let go of what no longer serves you well. So really good in the season of autumn, which we are in as I'm creating this video, just in that real letting go sort of beautiful energy. It's also good for cleansing any space, like a new home, a new office, or just wanting to refresh those areas. It's beautiful to use in like a healing room or a meditation space, in day spas or massage rooms, things like that. It's a really nice oil to use. Native Americans traditionally use pine along with cedarwood and juniper for smudging and to purify the spirit. So again, just really good for cleansing any space that you want to just refresh and purify and just kind of cleanse the energy. As I said, great for letting go of anything that you just don't want in your life anymore, or that just isn't serving you well. It's just a really beautiful oil, and it leaves you with that feeling of calm and strength, I guess, is a word that comes to my mind as well. So now I just want to share with you some insights from the experts and industry leaders of aromatherapy. So Gabrielle Mojay says that pine is recommended for mental fatigue, burnout, apathy and low self-confidence. It has an invigorating effect on the bodily soul, which is seen as the source of our vital spirit. He also says it restores emotional positivity. It helps us to dispel any negative self-image, feelings of sorrow, and replaces guilt with forgiveness and self-acceptance. I just love that. He really focuses on, I guess, the kind of spiritual side of aromatherapy. And this is his book, Aromatherapy for Healing the Spirit. It's an absolutely beautiful book. Beautiful, beautiful. Put that back on my shelf. Then another aromatherapist, Susan Fisher Rizzo, says the tree is a symbol of an uncompromising will to live, endurance, strength, and a free spirit that refuses to conform or live in servitude. The oil awakens one's spirit, and it is good for people who lack courage, perseverance, self-confidence, and patience. So I guess really good if you're feeling a bit like frustrated, or you want to get things done quickly. Just kind of helps you to just slow down and tune in to just I guess a really nice, beautiful pace and way of doing things. That's what I take from that little paragraph there. Valerie Werwood, she describes pine personalities as soft, gentle types who often go through life afraid to make a mistake. They can be self-critical and constantly apologizing for everything and everyone. Pine personalities are never satisfied with themselves or their work and always blame themselves for not having tried harder. They are often workaholics who have forgotten how to play. They can have an incredible amount of energy. She also says, like a good walk in the alpine forest, pine can help you make important decisions calmly and confidently. And she also states that pine teaches us that love and generosity of spirit endures in the hearts of those we have loved and know, and in our children. That's really beautiful, I think. I guess so. Pine is really great if you don't know how to slow down, you don't know how to stop, and you just keep working, you can't switch off. Pine is a really beautiful essential oil to just bring that softness and gentleness to your soul, and just to be easy on yourself. Beautiful oil for that. Then another aromatherapist, Robbie Zeck, suggests that pine helps us validate and strengthen our unique gifts and talents, encouraging us to believe in our self-worth. So there is this real theme, isn't there, of self-worth and self-acceptance. And so if you are feeling like if you have lots of negative self-talk, things like that, pine could just be a really beautiful oil for you to use, either just inhaling from the bottle in your diffuser, and we'll talk about some blends later as well that will help. And another little excerpt from Kime, I think that's how you say it, Kime, Lauren and Bull. They say, in this world that values high energy and performance, ignoring the body's natural rhythms and need to sleep, rest, and the need for sleep, rest and replenishment, pine will help energize the mind, clearing feelings of emotional or spiritual stagnation, and fill us with delight, purpose and vitality. So isn't that beautiful? That again comes back to this just like sense that we all constantly need to be achieving, and just allows us to relax and just allows us to just like feel that delight and joy in life. Lovely. So that is all the kind of little bits and pieces that I've just plucked from all of the kind of experts that I tend to go to for my information. So just some other interesting information. I don't normally really focus too much on the elements, but I do like to sometimes just read a little bit about them. And in terms of pine, it balances the metal element, the warm, dry energy. And so when metal element is in harmony, we are communicative, we have that real vitality, that real vital energy, and we are feeling positive. When the metal element is in disharmony, we are feeling melancholic, regretful, pessimistic, vulnerable, unresponsive, constricted. We might just feel like withdrawing, and like we might just feel a sense of remoteness as well. So pine will help to balance that. So if you could actually be feeling like too much of the in harmony sort of aspects, and you might want to just kind of quieten that a little bit. And if you are feeling in disharmony, then you might want to obviously come back more towards harmony. So pine will really help balance that beautiful metal energy. The highest expression of the metal element is reverence. So isn't that beautiful? Just think of pine and reverence. That is just, I think, a lovely little connection there. And again, Gabriel Mojay says this emotion, the emotion of reverence, conveys the recognition of that which inspires and transforms, an honouring of the distinctive and the sacred. Through reverence, we regain a true perspective of our place in the universe, yet are renewed by its power to deepen and purify. Oh, we all need pine essential oil, don't we? It just makes me love it even more. So I have created a little mantra for pine, and here it is. I let go with ease. My spirit is purified and energized. I bring strength and wisdom. I enhance inspiration and joy. I am loved and supported in all that I do. I am pine. So you can, even as you inhale pine, even just like do a little meditation with that mantra, just to really tune into the properties of pine. I will put that little mantra in the description actually, just so you can see it and have it there to read through. Now, just to finish off, I thought I would share some blends. So I've got just a few essential oils that I think, and these are by no means the only ones, but just that I think blend really beautifully with pine. So first of all, we have cedarwood. So cedarwood and pine, that blend will help to ground, soothe and strengthen. And then if we combine pine with lavender, we have a blend that calms, balances and feels really just healing to the soul. And then pine and naoli is great to refresh, renew and bring that real just sense of deep contentment. And then I also love pine with cardamom to warm and comfort the mind, body and soul. And then as I'm recording this, it's autumn. And that is one reason I've chosen pine, because it is a beautiful autumn essential oil. And I have created a beautiful autumn blend, which is pine, bergamot and boronia. And I'll be talking about those other two essential oils in upcoming videos very soon. So this blend is just absolutely beautiful for connecting to gratitude, letting go of what you no longer need, and just coming back to your breath, to your body, to yourself, and just to deeply nurture your mind, body and soul, which is just a beautiful sort of thing to do in this season of autumn, this season of letting go and just really nurturing ourselves and being kind to ourselves. So that is my beautiful autumn blend. And as I said, I'll be talking about bergamot and boronia in my upcoming essential oil videos. So that brings us to the end of Pine. If you have any thoughts or you have any questions, I would love you to pop them in the comments below, and I will come back and answer them all in the coming days. But thank you so much for watching this video. I really, really, really appreciate if you have watched to this point, if you have watched to the end, thank you. And please click like if you enjoyed this video and share it with anybody who you think might be interested. And I will see you very soon in another video.